Hey, am I live? I don't know. Haven't been in this room in like a month, so couldn't tell you. I'm gonna post on Twitter though. You look concerned. Oh, yeah, I just need to figure out if my computer is actually working. I love it so much that Twitter just doesn't work anymore. That's cool. Give me 1 second, guys, and I'll get, doing things. Oh, it's just that it doesn't work on fucking Safari. Why is Paul Rudd trending? Is he okay? Oh, it's his birthday. Okay, thank God. Okay. I was fucking concerned for a minute. Okay, cool. How y'all doing? Hey, how y'all doing? I'm gonna put makeup on in a month. I don't know if you can tell. Oh yeah, you can tell. So, let's see if I'm still cute. I don't know. Hard to say. Damn it, we're on Squirrel Watch downstairs, and the second I go live, we get a squirrel. Of course. Did you dye your hair? Oh, what time? I last made videos in mid-February. So it's been like 2 months. Hi, how y'all doing? It's been like 2 months. I dyed my hair green on top of the faded blue purple. And then my roots are like 1.5 inches long. It's a mess. It's a mess. Also, I feel like every time I wash my hair, I'm losing like... Oh, fuck, there's a squirrel. There's a squirrel going for my blueberry squirrel kebab right now. This is riveting times. Oh my God, is he going for the blueberry squirrel kebab? He's walking away. He's walking away. Okay. We're back. We're back. We're good. We're good. We missed you. I missed you guys too. It's just, do you guys want me to talk about... He may come for the seeds you left out though. Good stuff. Hello from Northern Ireland. How's Northern Ireland doing? We're gonna put makeup on today. I think he ran under the deck. Okay. What do I want to do? I don't even know. How do I do makeup anymore? I don't know. Do I have anything up here in terms of tools and equipment? I feel like I look cute with hot pink hair. I've had hot pink hair a long time ago. Long time ago. I'm looking for... Oh, here we go. Some tape. You have a lung condition, so you have to stay home another 12 weeks. Ah, that's rough. Well, I mean, I can give you guys a rundown of things that I've done for the last 2 months. I like scratched my face and so anyway. So obviously went to Hawaii in December, came back, blah, blah, blah. And then depression. Yeah, sick. Love that. Got really badly depressed in beginning of February and kind of just stopped making videos because I didn't want to be like on camera at all. And then my birthday was February 21st. I had a major like PTSD based panic attack, which was something. And yeah, was dealing with shit from that, and then Corona. So it's been great. Love that for me. Yeah, fun, good stuff. You have a lung condition, so staying home another 12 weeks. Yeah, I think I've talked about it before, where I don't feel like blending carefully, so we're doing this today. Why not? Also, I haven't washed my makeup brush in a month. I literally have not been in this room in my house in weeks. I mean, I've watered my plants, but that's about it. So yeah, so that's kind of what happened. I know you guys probably want like a distraction from Corona, but I mean, I'll talk to you guys a little bit about it because why not? Like, it's what everybody's talking about. I have not asthma, but my doctor, or doctors rather, have described it as weak lungs. And you go, what the fuck does that mean? Well, like, I had whooping cough when I was a kid, and basically I have inhalers and whatever, but my lungs are sort of permanently damaged, so like I can't smoke, drugs or otherwise. And then I have inhalers, but they don't work the same way in expanding your lungs like someone with asthma does. Like, someone with asthma takes an inhaler, it expands their airways so that they get more air, right? I take one, it helps about 12%, but my lungs are still shitty to begin with, essentially, or weak, whatever, like I said, whatever the fuck that means. So that's kind of where I stand. So, you know, I get an upper respiratory anything, there's no relief for me. So that's cool. The world has gone mad, honestly. Don't judge me, I don't know anything about video games. Can you play Animal Crossing on your phone? There is Animal Crossing, like, phone game. It's completely different from the Switch. So no, the answer to that is no. Three kids, so that's great for me. Yeah, good fucking luck with that. Yikes. If you guys are curious, I'm using the Natasha Denona Metropolis palette. And we're going to attempt to make myself look even somewhat decent, because I have not put my makeup on in a month. So I forget what I look like. Sure. I don't know what I want to do. I can speak for Ontario, and very specifically the Ottawa area, on how we're doing with the Corona thing. I think we have 250 cases in the city. I don't know. I check daily and I just scream into the void. Oh, okay. 345 cases in our city, which is horrible. There was an outbreak in one of our hospitals, which was sick. And yeah, it's horrifying. So basically, everything non-essential is shut down, but it's really weird on how like things are going, because, you know, non-essential stuff is shut down, yet if I wanted to, I could go get a Starbucks, go get my groceries. I can place online orders and do like store curbside pickups for more or less everything. My work in particular, which is in home decor, it's not essential. In my opinion, it's not essential. No one needs to go get their fucking pillows and ottomans right now. yet we're all laid off. Technically, we're not coming in, but our management is basically working out of one of our 3 stores in the city, and they are doing curbside pickups. So because our management's still there, the company didn't lay everybody off and didn't technically close, so they're not paying us. You see? Because if they laid everybody off, they'd have to pay everybody. Or more or less something like that, or shut this whole business down. I don't know what I want to do with my eye makeup today. I'm just doing stuff. I don't know what I'm doing. So yeah, it's great. Yeah, anyway. Oh, the sun is doing stuff. So yeah, like, I mean, Ottawa's doing its best. Hi, Ola, how you doing? I know you're at the end of this, kind of. Really looking forward for new videos from me. The thing is that, like, I was obviously in a depression and just not wanting, like, honestly, I didn't get out of bed for, like, weeks. And then the corona thing is not helping. And I put 170 hours into Animal Crossing in the last 17 days. So do the math there. But I feel like I can't be, like, even today, pulling something out of me to go live is like, oh, I should, you know, it's hard to do something. Getting back into it is hard. But I understand why you guys, like, want videos, like, don't get me wrong. Oh, he found the seeds. The squirrel found the seeds, guys. He's nomming, not the blueberries. We put blueberries on a kebab, and so we have a blueberry squirrel kebab in the back, and Jeff's on squirrel watch, but I might not see the squirrels. Anyway, but yeah, like, it's hard to come on. It's hard to put. I feel like this is easier, like, comment and, like alive, than it is to make content. Because the only content I feel like I even want to make is going, hey, this is the bullshit that's going on, which is a lot more easy to talk about in a live. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. You guys know what I mean. We're at the beginning of the end. Okay, that's good. My dad's a paramedic, so he gets exposed all the time now. That's scary. Work in a homeware store and not working right now, but I'm getting paid to at least the end of May. Well, Ontario, like my city in Ontario, my province, they announced a sort of like relief thing, basically not like unemployment, but, or EI is what they call it. But it is just sort of a relief package for people who are dealing with, like, not being able to go to work. And so I thought it was going to be this big process, and I logged in this morning and got it done in like 2 minutes. And so I'll be getting $2,000 a month, apparently, starting in like 3 days. So that's good. You know, helps a little bit. Home Depot and Barrhaven didn't close until midnight Friday, but you can still do curbside pickup and phone orders. Are they still letting people in? Because we were going to redo our whole basement and stuff and all that, and then we've been avoiding stores and everything. I have not personally been in any places in a month. Well, since the 15th, so I say a month, but 3 weeks. Yeah. Jeff has been the one getting groceries, and I've stayed home completely. I go out for walks and stuff, but hello from New York. How's New York doing? New York seems, ugh. I've been buying so many ebooks because I feel bad about ordering books, which they're not essential, and I'd be making people put themselves at risk for that. I struggle with that. I struggle with ordering really anything. Prior to, like, when I was in that weird depressive lump, I was ordering a lot of stuff off eBay and stuff off Depop, and I've stopped that completely. And then I did one order from Amazon recently for like that little miniatures thing that I'm building. I'm still building. Yeah. So I feel weird. Like I might order, I kind of need mascara. Like, am I getting ready though? You know, like it feels like, excuse me, what do I need? But I understand, like, it feels strange ordering anything. Yeah, you want to combat some boredom. So it's like, yeah. What have I been reading? I read one book in March. I read A Little Life, and it was something. Not a book to read when you are already depressed, and that's a rough book to read. So, but I picked up a new book yesterday. I picked up Kill Creek by Scott Thomas. Sorry. And read like 75 pages and really interested and really like intriguing. So I'm excited to go back to reading that. So difficult to film videos lately. Yeah, I feel like everybody is understanding. It's just weird because I stopped making videos sort of like 3 weeks before Corona hit really bad. So it's like, people are like, where the fuck are you? And I'm like, I'm here. I'm working from home and my kids have been home. Husband is still going into the office. That sucks. Jeff is working from home. I'm not working. So there's that. I'm trying to read as much as I can. It does help with everything. Escapism. I find I'm getting a little better now, but when I first left work, I know I don't, like, I'm going to talk about this, guys. So if you are looking for escapism, maybe this isn't the live show for you because I'm just going to talk about stuff. Because I need to vent. For me, I knew all this shit was quote unquote going to get bad before my city had its first reported case. And so I was like, why is shit not getting shut down now? Why? And so I was going to work, and I'll be honest, I was at work, and every other person that came into work, I was like, why are you shopping here? Why are you out? This is before we were on, mandatory lockdown, before it was like, we're not allowed to be in crowds bigger than 2 people, stuff like that. This was way before that. This was almost a month ago. And I was in work like, why the fuck am I here? Like, I was pissed. And at the time, it's hard because I took, stuff from Italy, for example. I looked at Italy. I looked at other places where stuff was really booming. And I went, this is going to fucking happen here. And like my manager's like, no. And, and like everybody I know is like, stop panicking. Like, you're fine. And I'm like, stay the fuck away from me. I don't want to fucking be here. I deal with the public and I'm at risk. So like, I don't want to fucking be here. And I made it abundantly clear. Like, I thought I was going to get fired. And at that point I was like, fucking fire me. Like, honest to God, fire me so I can fucking be home. Because that's how it felt, And all of my coworkers are like, kind of like, oh, you're the crazy one. You're the panicky one. And I'm like, and I'm sitting and I'm like, watch. You fucking watch and see. Fine. If I'm the person that panicked a week before stuff got bad, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. But you can apologize to me later for making me feel like shit about it. You know what I mean? Because, yeah. And then I left my job willingly. I didn't quit, but I left unpaid about a week before everybody was like, you have no job now, but yes. And I'll be honest, like my company, I like the fact that they're still like it's a big enough company, yet they're treating it like we're a small business. We need to stay afloat. And I'm like, you don't care about your employees. Like, lay us all off, fire us all then. Like it's one of those things like yeah. So I not like I wasn't done before. I'm done now. Like when I come back and like, there's that sort of thing going around like um when all of this is done and we go to interview for jobs in the future, we're going to be like, how did you treat your employees during this? That's dead ass something I will be asking because um it's important and I don't fuck around now with that. Anyway. Ooh, a glitter. Okay, let me read some comment. Yeah, I feel like everyone's sort of cutting down on ordering stuff, but like yeah, like I 100% agree. You'd go crazy if you didn't have like some kind of hobby to do. So like I understand just the need to do something, which is why like I still order a couple things from Amazon, but great book. Yeah, so far. Oh, I didn't like A Little Life. I didn't cry during that book, like whatsoever, which is funny because I thought a lot of people just bawl their face off because this is the most upsetting book and blah 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 blah. I didn't cry once. I looked at it as, yeah, this shit happened. Also, trigger warning for any self-harm right here. I'm just letting you guys know if you're planning on reading that book. Self-harm is one of my triggers, and holy man, in that book, I knew a little bit that it was going to be bad. No, it's nearly on every single page for 700 pages. And graphic, detailed, not fun. So don't. It was rough stuff. My mom works at Canadian Tire, and today's the first day of no customers in the store, only curbside. Okay. Yeah. Struggling with ordering stuff, but want to support small and handmade businesses who are struggling. Yes, and see that I do support artists, stuff like that. Artists and small businesses within your city, great. However, I'm not making money right now, so it's hard. You want to support small. And then I feel like so many big businesses are like, oh, we're small too. It's like, no. Yeah, it's like, while overspending on online shopping is bad, we're encouraged not to be scared of online shopping because it does help the economy. Yeah, that's true. I thought the same thing back at the beginning of February. Yeah, like yeah. I do wonder also if the indie sellers who are still posting really need the business right now, so maybe I should be buying from them. Yeah, for sure. Like my favorite plant store is literally like a girl and her friends, and they're doing deliveries. They were doing curbside and then they can't do it anymore, so they're doing deliveries and they're doing like mystery boxes. And like if you guys have tattoos, reach out to your tattoo artist. Like I am jonesing for another tattoo so bad, and like I was, saving up some money to get that done before all this shit. And my tattoo artist is putting out art and stuff like that. So yeah. I find with escapism, I can't read. At least for like the last little while, could not read. Like I couldn't, my brain could not, couldn't stop looking at my phone. Period. Like it would be like COVID this, COVID that, and then I go, and then I like put my phone down, and then I'm like, okay, gotta breathe. And then it was like, and then I cry. And then hello, kids stomping everywhere. Anyway, I have neighbors, kids are home and whatever. So yeah, it would just be like, look at your phone, panic, cry, go play Animal Crossing. Or, and then it would be like, play Animal Crossing for 12 hours. Oh shit, maybe I should eat. Like it was that bad. Or like, oh, I haven't washed my hair in 2 weeks. Like, I find now the only way that I can get reading done is if I get in a tub and my phone is in the other room and I have no choice but to go, either I'm going to sit in my head and I'm going to think about all this shit and I'm going to stare at the wall, or I'm going to read. So it's almost like forcing myself to do something and calm down, and like realizing that like, yeah, I can actually go out for a walk, you know. So it's a weird thing, and like you feel this guilt because you're like, am I doing enough? Am I not doing enough of nothing? Am I cleaning my house enough? Am I, should I be eating healthier? Should I be baking? Should I be, doing this? Should I, because no one knows really what they should be doing, period. So it's weird. So like I forgive myself by going, okay, today I'm going to wake up, I'm going to clean my house. Well, guess what? Tomorrow I might not be able to do that. And I kind of take it one day at a time. So like yesterday, was it yesterday? 2 days ago, I literally woke, I think I posted on Twitter. I put like, I woke up immediately, felt like dread, like just, oh, like it hit me. And I just went, like I woke up, cried, walked downstairs, cried, held Jeff, cried, came back upstairs, did not move from my bed, cried, and like did all of that. Yeah, it's okay to have not good days. It's okay. Anything that you are doing is okay right now. That's kind of what I want to say. So anyway, that was a long-winded thing. You're right. You can always get another job. Yep, absolutely. I remember when I started, I worked in a private preschool downtown Ottawa, and the public schools were shut down. Yeah, how are the preschools doing? Adult novelty store is more essential than gas station. Come on. I'm on week 4 of working from home. Thankfully, licensed cannabis facilities are essential. And that's weird because our cannabis dispensaries just got shut down in Ontario. And there's a lot of debate. People are like, it's medicine to some. Yeah, absolutely. I know people who use it as medicine. Yet our liquor stores are still open. It's oh, please avoid that book if it's a trigger. Especially in this time. Don't read A Little Life in quarantine. Fuck no. Don't do it. Probably getting a tattoo once this is all done, absolutely. Can't sit down long enough to read anything. I can't. I'm sorry, Kelly, that's insane. That's, ugh. I feel tingly reading that comment, and that's horrible. My uncle is an essential worker, but also the sole caretaker of one of his grandsons, and his daycare is closed, so we've been watching him for the last 3 weeks. Yeah, I mean, people joke, like, what a time to be childless, but I mean, are they wrong? Look. I don't know what I'm doing with this makeup, by the way. Okay, good enough. Wow. And I look, maybe. That's insane. For me, it helped writing down a list of possible things I could do during the day. Felt lost, but also wanted to try to do something. Yeah, I think I might do that. Like, or I could play Animal Crossing for 10 hours a day. Which has helped. Oh no, they have to keep liquor stores open. Like, I get that. It's just there's a lot of debate. Trust me, I don't care one way or another, but for myself, obviously. But yeah, they have to keep them open because people will withdraw. But it's just a lot of people in the sort of cannabis community, which is, pretty much every other person in Canada, is very upset that they're closing down the cannabis stores. Anyway, let's yeah. You're closed now, but to start, my boss refused to close because he thought it was a conspiracy. Yeah, living completely alone would be weird right now. Like, I find I'm an introvert as well. Like, I don't come off as an introvert, but as I've gotten into my like later years, yeah, absolutely. Um, but it's weird. I buy books and have to make myself sit down and read them. Yep. Curbside pickup for cannibals. Okay. Yeah, like why still have online class? Like, I mean, I get it, but why? Like, do they really think that like everyone's brain is in the mind to like actually read right now, Like, I don't think so. There's a new squirrel in the backyard. So we're getting squirrels in the backyard. Anyway, do you want to talk about something lighter? We can talk about Tiger King. I am now watching Tiger King for like the 4th time. I'm watching it with Jeff because he hasn't watched it yet. I have a lot of opinions, like a lot of opinions about it. So if you want to hear some of them, I can provide that for you. What's my favorite book of the year so far? I don't know. Hold on. What have I even read? I don't know. Let me hear my opinions. Okay. Give me a second. I want to see what I've even read this year. Okay. So far, The Meaning of Birds was really good. Girls on the Verge was good. That's it. Okay, well, here's my opinion. Okay. I love the way I love the way they did the documentary, right? Because oh god, I can't see and do my eyeliner at the same time. My mirror's too dirty for me to do my eyeliner, which is embarrassing. Good enough. Okay. Whatever. Don't know. Okay. Here's my Tiger King opinion. What's the deal with Tiger King? It's all over social media. The deal with Tiger King is that it's a bunch of crazy characters and sort of unbelievable shit, set in like Florida, and it's nuts. You watch it and it's one thing after another where you go, these people can't be real, like, but I love the way that they did it in that every single person, every single character mentioned in the show is flawed. They're human. They have good points, bad points. They do good things, they do bad things. Ooh, a new squirrel is coming. He's at the bottom of the stump. We're getting squirrels. Everybody, okay, they're literally like, are they throwing the kids against the wall next door? Like, what the fuck? It's a bunch of crazy characters. So hold on, I gotta text Jeff. Like, what are the neighbors doing right now? I don't know if you guys can hear that, but like, anyway. It's a crazy show. It's a crazy documentary, but for me, I like the fact that everybody's got good points. Some of the stuff that Carole Baskin, okay, an overview. It's called Tiger King because it focuses on a character, Joe, known as Joe Exotic. And he had a roadside zoo and 230 big cats basically. And he is a character. He's just sort of a natural performer, big personality character, gay in a polyamorous relationship with two straight men. He will not cut his hair. He will not wear a suit. Some of the most amazing quotes you've ever heard, but he's flawed. He, kind of baits sort of like young men who clearly have a drug addiction. He's done some not so good things. Because of that big personality issues, then you have, the woman that tried to ruin his career, yet is doing kind of the same thing. Carole from Big Cat Rescue. And Carole essentially wanted Joe and other tiger places and zoos to be shut down because she thinks that they're breeding, and they're breeding tiger cubs for life in captivity and for money, essentially. Yet, you can see the good in some of the things that she's doing, which I get, yet she started off doing the same thing. So it's hypocritical. And then you have other tiger places, or you got like Doc Antle, who Joe says, is my idol in terms of the business, yet is running a cult. Like, he dead ass has a cult. If anybody in the show is a truly bad person, Doc Antle is, in my personal opinion. Because this is a guy who clearly is running his business very well. Like, he's sort of more well established and I want to say less backcountry and more, put together. Yet he has, and nothing against polyamory, like nothing at all. He has multiple girlfriends and wives who their names are changed. They work 365 days a year. They're removed from their friends and family and birthdays and Christmas. They're paid $100 a week. They can leave by their own will, but they're not really able to. He prefers that they're virgins so that he can essentially be tied to them through sex. And, he wants to be referred to as, what is it, Bhagavan Doc Antle, which essentially it stands for Lord. In my opinion, listen, I'm just going to go ahead and say, Joe wanting to emulate Doc Antle is iffy, obviously, right? But Doc Antle is a cult leader. Deadass is a cult leader. And he knows it. Like, there's one part in the documentary where he's like, what do you want me to say, that I'm a cult leader? Like, people have been saying this for 35 years. And he was so immediately dismissive of it that I went, yeah, that's what you're doing. And by him saying, oh, they're free to leave. Yeah, most cults are free to leave. They're not keeping you chained up and jailed. You're free to leave. But where are you going to go? You no longer talk to your family. You no longer have a job. You don't have a place to live. Yeah, anyway. Like, you're changing your name, your appearance, what clothes you're wearing, what you're eating, where you're living, who you're talking to for $100 a week, and yeah, by a man who wants you to call him Lord Bhagavan or whatever. So through and through, Doc Antle, piece of shit. Let's go back to Joe. Okay. And a lot of people sort of have come at me on social media. They're like, why do you like Joe Exotic so much? And a lot of people really like this guy. And you go, why? He's done bad things. Yes, he had tiger bodies on his property. Well, if you actually explain it, he's like, what am I he basically is like, what am I supposed to do with sick tigers? Like, you shoot them. Like, to me, makes sense. Okay, not right, but makes sense. Joe likes young gay men, not underage. So you kind of go, okay, kind of a weird preference. The drug side of it, not too great. Like, I'm not saying he's a perfect person. He's not. Was he obsessed with Carol? Absolutely obsessed. This woman is trying to ruin his livelihood. So in my opinion, while it's fucked up that he was that obsessed with her, it makes sense. She's ruining his business. Of course she would be like, fuck this, fuck this Carol Baskin bitch who is taking down my business. Now, watching the documentary back a few times, like I said, Joe's not perfect. He's done some fucked up stuff. Okay, I'm not saying that. However, you look at his life and you look at the background. He's gay. His parents didn't accept him, and then he tried to kill himself. Ends up like in, injured, back injury, whatever. He drove his car off a fucking bridge. Like, come on. So never felt accepted, period. Obviously never dealt with the mental health aspect of that, from what I can tell. Clearly never dealt with that. So that's festering. Then he's very much in love with not in love with his brother, loves his brother. And his brother dies in a horrible accident. Probably bringing back memories of his accident, blah, blah, blah. His brother liked big cats, so he kind of continues on that legacy, makes it his mission to continue on his brother's name. Then you have Carol coming in going, we want to shut you down. So naturally, he's going to get obsessed with that. He has a ton of unresolved mental illness. It's abundantly clear, okay? Feeding into the sort of, I don't want to say narcissist, but like boisterous personality and just wanting to be accepted, having that acceptance from being a showman with these cats, that's what sort of fed into Joe's sort of bold personality. Okay, so that right there. But having watched it a few times, I think that he surrounded himself with some really messed up people. He was absolutely obsessed with Carol Baskin. Absolutely. Now, whether he did or did not put out a hit to kill her, you will never end up paying somebody $3,000 to kill somebody. Ever. I don't care if it's your best friend in the fucking world. You will not pay somebody $3,000 to kill them. Like, oh, and by the way, Carol killed her husband. Yeah, side note. Like, Carol 100% killed her husband. And in my, like, yeah, there's no proof, but there's so much red flags. The number one red flag to me, for anybody who has watched the documentary, it's all getting spoiled now, folks, so I hope you don't mind. You should know more or less what has happened at this point. Carol basically was young and married this guy who is 22 years her senior, and he had a good chunk of money and liked cats and all this stuff. So when they started their sort of big cat sanctuary, whatnot, basically she had no money, he had money. They were breeding cats to sell. Same thing that Joe was doing, same thing that Doc was doing, same thing that, a lot of other these roadside zoos were doing. And then it sort of morphed in over time to a sanctuary. Is that good? Yes, of course. of course, that's fantastic that you now are sort of getting reawakened into not breeding them. That's great. However, because of the money that she sort of acquired by, quite frankly, killing her husband, she's able to, basically run Joe into the ground for everything that he's worth based off of, copyright charges and court charges and blah, 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 blah. So Carol married Don, and basically she claims that he had, Alzheimer's or dementia, whatever. His lawyers and stuff said not. His ex-wife and his kids say no. And then basically he was transporting things back and forth to Costa Rica. And the thing that gets me when Carol, because he disappeared. He's not dead, or he is declared dead, because after 5 years of a disappearance, you can claim them dead. But he's unaccounted for. Like, his body is not here. He's missing. But the thing that really got me is I've watched so much true crime. That's all I listen to. That's all I read about. Well, not read, but mostly listen to a podcast. Is when somebody is committing a crime and telling a story to police or to others, a lot of the times what they'll do is they'll like hyperfixate on one part of that story, where 30 years down the line, they'll make sure they say that, and they'll make sure they say that every single time. So there's one part in the documentary, and it gave Jeff the creeps, and I went, yeah, like I saw it right away. She says, yeah, Don took the car and was going to go to the airport early in the morning, is what he told me. So she's recorded saying that right after he disappeared, early in the morning. And then 20 years later, she's interviewed for this documentary, and she goes, yeah, so he left in the morning and said he was going to leave early in the morning. And the exact same, like, vocal inflection, everything. And her whole demeanor is weird. A lot of shifty eyes up to the left, which is classic lying. Every time that she fucking talks about him is like that. And I went, huh. So there's a lot of rumors. His family, his lawyer, a lot of people that are close to him, basically thinks that she fed him to the tigers. And, they say, oh, there'd be bones. No, not necessarily. You can burn bones, even if there was bones. But, like, I'm sorry, these tigers destroy cows. A human smaller than a fucking cow. Like, meat grinder or not. She's like, oh, we had a meat grinder that was this big. I couldn't grind his hand, let alone his body. And even the way she said that was like kind of, oh, okay. Then later on in the documentary, like, there is rumored somebody put something on Joe's shoes so that tigers would attack him or whatever. And she's like, yeah, if I was going to get somebody sardine oil, they like sardine oil. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? So, yeah, like, it's, to me, very abundantly clear that that's what happened. Anyway. Yeah, because Joe said it. Joe said in the documentary, like, they eat a whole turkey and nothing comes out. So. Yeah, listen, I'm going to be very clear here. Not saying my aunt has done anything similar. I have an aunt I no longer speak to who might as well be Carol Baskin, in my opinion. Very manipulative, and I got like just a strong, oh, this is my aunt vibe from her. And will do absolutely anything to put her message forward and for her own personal gain. And I see that very clearly in Carol Baskin. So yeah, there's bad characters, they do bad things, but I've watched it enough times now to where at the end of it all, and you stop and you look at all the cast of characters and all the things they've done, and like I said, Joe did not do good things. To me, he's a kind person who has done bad things. Doc Antle, bad person, still doing bad things. Carol, bad person, pretending to do good things. You see what I mean? Whereas Joe was kind of like, I kind of did some weird shit the whole time, but seems like a pretty good person. So, in my opinion. So, you know, a lot of people are like, you didn't watch the same documentary as me. Like, did you not see this and that? Oh, I saw it. I didn't excuse it. Like, I didn't brush it off. But you can't judge someone's whole character based on their crimes. First of all, you just can't. And do I think he should be in jail? Yeah, for the stuff that he did, absolutely. But do I also think that some really shady shit went down and he had, you know, ex-cons working on his zoo and working for his zoo, whatever, and the feds were looking into him for XYZ, and they kind of went, oh, hey, Joe doesn't like this Carol chick. Let's set him up. Maybe. Because there's no doubt in my mind that he wanted to, you know, I say wanted to kill Carol, but joked about it. But whether or not I actually think like money was exchanged in order for killing her, no, not entirely. But I mean, I'm not a detective. I don't know. And I haven't gone through like court documents or evidence or whatever either, so. But it seems a little fucking sketch to me. It seemed like everybody else that he was interacting with was a fucking piece of shit, and they happened to take down what, in my opinion, the easiest target, which is mentally unstable Joe, who already has a hate for this woman. You know what I mean? It seemed like easy target. Anyway. Oh yeah, Carol's brother was in law enforcement. Jeff and I are doing okay, thank you. Do you think Joe started that fire? Mm-hmm. I don't know. Yes, and maybe. I'm sort of torn on that. I think he had every reason to start that fire. Awfully funny how he wasn't in town when it happened and all that stuff. But I think Joe might have started or hired somebody to start a fire to destroy any video evidence that he had on for himself, because obviously his little like film director buddy recorded everything. There's good and bad, and that's another thing I like about that documentary, is that it records good and bad of everybody. You know, like a lot of people are like, oh, like when that tiger went to bite him or whatever, he grabbed his gun and was like, I'll shoot you right between the fucking eyes, blah, 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 and like was basically yelling at this tiger. I'm sorry, but like I'm laying in bed and my cat fucking jumps up and bites my arm. How often do you go like, oh, thank you, kitty? No, you're like, I got me, fucking bitch. You know, like it's an honest reaction. So a tiger is dragging him across the fucking ground. Of course he's going to yell and say that kind of stuff. Again, it's context, and a lot of people look at like one clip and they go, oh, that's a horrible person. Well, no context. Anyway, but like I think he might have hired somebody to start the fire to destroy the records and destroy the footage, but then that fire, it's a fire, it got out of hand, and then you know, killed animals or alligators in the meantime. That's Oh, this mascara is like very questionable. Oh yeah, okay, I need new mascara. Oh, get Animal Crossing 100%. Like I said, I put like 170 hours into that sucker. And I'm not even close to done. Like not like it's not a game that you can really ever be done with. I feel like you can just play it like forever. Here for Animal Crossing content. I love your island, man. I love your little house, and like it's just so cute. Your bathroom was everything when I went. I only looked at my island once, and it was a 4-star island. And then I unlocked KK Slider like that day. And no, I don't time jump. Just a FYI. Just so many people have DM'd me privately and are like, "Oh my god, how do you time jump?" And I'm like, "I don't fucking time jump. I don't care if other people do or don't. I really don't care." But for myself personally, I don't time jump. It's like a rewarding thing to unlock stuff naturally, in my opinion. But equal parts, I'm not going to shame people who time jump because I go to their islands and I'm like, wow, you unlocked all this really cool shit. Let me have some. So. God, I hate my hair right now. It's a whole thing. Are you currently playing while watching? I have mine on my lap. It's not on, but like right now, I have 36 friends playing Animal Crossing. I love that so much. Oh, my apologies. I played for 160 hours or more. Why would you time jump? Some people feel like it's cheating. I feel like, okay, well here, okay, let's put it this way. I played for like a year and a half on my other island on the 3DS, and then I time jumped. And I felt so bad, and I hated it, and I wish I would have never done it. So big regrets there. And it's it's a thing. Listen, my hair is just, it's a thing. Yeah, time jumping. There was rumors when this game was first coming out that Nintendo was going to put a stop to time jumping, and I was secretly like, because I thought finally, right, everyone is going to start at the same level, and it's going to be how much time do you put into it is going to be your progress. So then it was like, oh, game reviewers have it first. And then I saw, oh, game reviewers are time jumping. And I went, fuck. Like, I don't like that, because then I don't want to be able to go to YouTube and see, look at my terraformed island that is completely done. And there's a secret part. And I have all the golden flowers and I have all of this stuff. And I hate that, because when I play The Sims, I don't want to watch people play The Sims who are better than me. And I know that sounds bad. I know that sounds bad, but it's like, I want to go, at the very least, be at the same like field as other people, like I don't like going to someone's island and going, well, you time jump, so that's why you have terraforming unlocked. I have terraforming unlocked finally on my island, but there's only so many hours I can put into designing this game, and I'm taking it a natural way. Like I'm not time jumping every day to get my catalog full of all the items in the game and all that stuff. Like, I understand it, but it doesn't appeal to me. Just got terraforming today. And see, here's the thing. There's people who completely destroy their whole island, flatten the whole thing. Excuse me. And then build it up, and it's very like formulaic and interesting and very neat. And I look at those and I go, oh, that's really fucking impressive. But then there's also people who are like, I want a more natural look. I want my island to. She told you had too many trees. Really? I have to look at what mine says, but I still have weeds and stuff up on my like second and third levels, but that's kind of the vibe that I'm going for. I want to eventually build it so that you go from like my dock one straight, and it's going to take weeks because unless you time jump, you have to move one building, wait for that building to move. You got to build one bridge, wait for that to be built. You know, like, come on. I like that. I like that slow, like, build. Eventually, my island will be, you know, and I've played 160 hours. So people who have played 50 hours are not going to be at the level that I'm at playing 160 hours. Like, that's just simply how it is. There's no hate there. Like, do whatever you want to do. But I don't like the fact that people are like, oh, you're time jumping. No, I'm fucking not. I don't sleep. I have depression. I'm playing this game as an escape. Like, let me live. You know, like, fuck. Anyway, I just can't wait, you know, to see how different events happen, and then obviously like Halloween and stuff like that. I think it's just going to be absolutely incredible. But like, I do like that everybody kind of has to get all of those items like at one time. So like, even though people are time jumping and whatever, they still are. Nintendo's still doing updates at the same time is kind of nice. Do you ever go to a newer island and see tents and think, damn, I used to live this way? Oh, you mean Jeff, who played for 3 days and hasn't played since? Or the fact that Jeff also has an island, and I'm very tempted to log into his island and fly to his island to get his daily stuff. Oh, God. No, I love how different people design stuff. But there was friggin' drama in the Animal Crossing community, and I went, come on. Come on. I was so like over it. And apparently what happened was this girl on Twitter designed this beautiful island and beautiful landscape and all that stuff. And then apparently somebody, quote unquote, copied her design ideas and blah, blah, blah. And all of her followers and friends basically called this person out until they deleted their Twitter. Basically bullied them into deleting their Twitter. And I'm like, it's fucking Animal Crossing. Like, it's fucking Animal Crossing. Yeah, it's Animal Crossing drama. And they're like, and now like every other tweet, because like my Twitter, sorry guys, I've talked about like 2 books in the last month, my apologies. But like I post what I like on my Twitter. I don't post on YouTube, because if I were to be posting on YouTube right now, it'd be Animal Crossing content, which is not a bad thing, but it would be. You know? So my Twitter, if you come for book stuff, yeah, every now and then I'll be talking about books, but mostly it's whatever I'm doing in my life. So apologies there. No community. Sorry, no community is safe from drama. Absolutely not. But if I have a really cool island and I have something I really spent time on and developed, and someone wants to copy that, go for it. You know, fucking just fuck off, dude. There we go. Yeah, like imitation and copying is the highest form of flattery, dude. I love it. Do you have any characters named after King or the characters in his books for your island? No, but that's a really good idea. I really like that. That might be really cool. I'd have to check my amiibo cards and see if there's any characters that overlap. My island is called like Oddity Island, and over time I want like weird little sections. Like I was thinking of doing like a Danny DeVito island within like a moat around it. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. But that, and I'm gonna put Hopper there because he's a penguin who kind of looks like Danny DeVito, and Danny DeVito played the penguin. It's a whole thing. That's what I might do. Then I want to go from like my docks all the way up and have this like enchanted, like mystical forest. I can't wait until fall. We get like mushroom furniture. Oh my god, I'm fucking lose my mind. And like I recently got like moon stuff, so like I kind of want like a witchy, like green witch kind of vibe. Then like maybe one part up on the top will be like my alien landing site. You know, why not? But one thing that's really fun is going on like Animal Crossing Reddit where people post their like designs and people are like, use it, do what you want to do with it. That's so much fun. So much fun. So, you know, like I did, yeah, like people have great ideas. And like I said, I personally am not a big terraforming person. Maybe in the future I'll figure it out and I'll make like cool stuff. But seeing what other people have done with it, oh, mind blowing. People are like making words and like built this like 4-level like little secret tomb and stuff. It blows my mind. I'm amazed. But like I am more focused. Like my house is done now. Like I've upgraded it, all my upgrades. And so now it's going to be like my basement is like my tools and like, you know, place, or you know, changing my rooms around seasonally. Fuck, I've been changing my rooms around like once a week. I get new furniture and I go, ooh, like, you know, like let's see what kind of stuff I can do. But know that if you come to my island, there will always be like something a little odd. Like that's sort of my brand. Some people make their islands like really cute and like kawaii and all that stuff. And some people are doing like very like structured roads and like making it look like a city and like, you know, or like very wild and free and flowers everywhere. And to be honest, I'm just doing whatever I fucking want to do. My creativity is coming out. I'm not self-conscious about my island. I don't care. Yeah, everyone's island looks so good. Everyone's island is a reflection of themselves, and it's good. It's so good. It's like I'm gonna need people to just shut up about their islands being like, my island is shitty. It's like, no, it's fucking not. It's great. People love my island, and I love it. I do it for me. Like I do it, you know, some stuff I do for some people. I have a little area where like I drop off stuff. But you know, come back in 2 weeks, it'll probably look completely different. Do you have any island gossip with your villagers? Do I? Okay, so yesterday, my favorite boy, Cobb, who is a pig who I love very much. He's a green pig, so like he's like green eggs and ham kind of thing. I love him so much. He is a jock, and yeah, he sneezed on me yesterday and taught me and the rest of the villagers how to sneeze. And I'm like, fucking excuse me, bitch. Like, thank you for sneezing on me. So he sneezed on me, then went and sneezed on Wendy. I go and talk to Tiffany. Tiffany's like, yeah, haven't you heard? Wendy's sick. I'm like, what? So I go over to Wendy's house, who's this little sheep. I don't really like her. She's like a cute sheep, so she thinks she's a pop star. Whatever. She's yeeting out shortly, but I go into Wendy's house. She literally is in her like little sick jacket. She's got the shakes and she's sweating. She literally has a fucking fever. I give her medicine and she's better. And but like I'm giving her medicine, she sneezes on me like 4 times. So thanks a lot, Cobb. Anyway, listen, I love Animal Crossing. When I tell you, I literally am not joking. The game saved my life when I was a kid. The game saved my life when I was in my 20s. And during this quarantine and depression is saving my life in my 30s. So, like, yeah. Oh yeah, and I shaved off the ends of my eyebrows so I can look like a bad bitch. Also, convince me not to shave my head because she's wanted to really bad. Oh, look at that eyebrow though. Who is she? Is she angry? I remember when you used hey, I don't need none of that negativity. When I used to refuse to fill in my brows, you shut your mouth. That was a dark time. No, it wasn't. My eyebrows were not filled in. I don't know. Jeff thinks I have, like, Jeff would support me no matter what, but Jeff thinks I have too much of a round face to shave my head, which I get. That's a fear. So, I don't fucking know. Listen, it's just the amount of hair I'm losing is staggering. It feels like I have one strand left on my head. However, I'm growing out my roots, so, you know, like, whatever. I need to leave it alone. I need to leave it alone is what I need to do. Hi, Kayla. I saw you, by the way. Oh, this eyebrow looks weird. I'm not even going anywhere. Who gives a shit? Ooh, those eyebrows are so angry. Wow. They're not straight, but I mean, neither am I, so. This eyebrow will always be higher because I just naturally do that. Try bald cap? I've done a bald cap before. Like, the thing is that, like, I'm just sick of doing anything with it. Like, anything at all. That's all. But then see, now I have this like 31-year-old wrinkle right here. So I feel like I just have like a bald head and then this one wrinkle. Whatever. Listen, I'm definitely in the next couple of days going to cut it off. Probably all of this. Like, I always end up cutting this off because I put my hair up in ponytails and then it breaks off there. So if you actually look at it, like all of the back is much shorter, and then there's like this part. I can never grow it. My one eyebrow is like messed up. You know, I haven't done makeup in like a month. So Whatever. It's all good. What lipstick color do I want to wear? Tortured Soul. Maybe we'll do a little Tortured Soul. It feels so cold. Yeah, that I believe. Am I crossbreeding flowers at all? Like trying to make them? Kind of. I was attempting. Are you gonna dye your hair soon? No, because I can't get dye. I mean, I could, but oh, my lips are so dry. Yeah. Huh. Oh, it's much, but whatever. Haven't done mine since I've last been on the college campus. Yup. My hair takes about 17 years to dry. In case you guys didn't know. Ooh, if I go like that, you guys can actually see my face. I have light here, so. How are y'all doing, by the way? Are you guys okay? Without me ordering books, what's a good book? You know? I feel like she's still cute. Did I read The Seep yet? No, not yet. That's up here. It's right here. Somewhere up there. Right there. So yes, I have books that I know I should read. So that's one of them. I just feel like I didn't want to think particularly much. That's why I didn't pick it up. my lighting's my actual nips. My lighting is so fucked right now. But whatever. It is what it is. Oh, you know what I could do? My switch is just on. Oops, I turned that off. Ooh, the test. I heard that was interesting. Is that better? Oh yeah. Yes, it is. Wow, I have a face now. Cool. That's a more accurate look at my life. I haven't done makeup in a month. My eyebrows aren't straight. Or even. Oh, now they're just, no. Mm-mm. They're so angry. This one in particular, because I can't lift the other eyebrow. It's good stuff. All right. What else do I want to do? My hair is dirty blonde. I want to dye my tips hot pink. Fuck it. Who cares about what your family thinks? Do what you want to do. You are your own person. And they can't tell you no. So tell them to go fuck themselves. Read some Junji Ito manga? I've read all of them so far. I have some of the Every Heart a Doorway series, but I read one as a library book and then I never bought it. I think I like the second one. The second one was good. When's my new album coming out? I don't know. Dropping all those hot hits soon. Dropping them ones and twos and beats. Oh God, do I like contour anymore? I'm too pale. Oh wow, I look like ice cream. Neapolitan ice cream right there. Okay, well, just ignore that. A jawline. Who is she? I read The Geography of Lost Things. I kind of liked it. Trying to get all my Grady Hendrix read. Ooh, I have not read Resold or Souls. Maybe I'll read that next. Scythe. I haven't read Scythe. Do I own Scythe? I feel like I do. The Orenda? I have not read that yet. I always want ice cream. Ice cream has been the #1 food I've ate during this quarantine, and including any and all dairy products because I can shit my brains out and no one's here to judge me. So why not? You know? Do I have any eyelashes? Anywhere? I feel like I lost all my eyelashes. Oh no, I have some. I feel like I lost all my eyelashes when we went to Hawaii. They just never came home. Did you read The Institute? Stephen King? No. I'm reading Stephen King in order. In publication order. That seems tight. Let's do these ones. No, I think, okay, I know for certain that I had like, I don't know, 10 pairs of eyelashes when we went to Hawaii. And Christmas morning. Actually, you know what? I can talk about all this shit because she's broken up with him. Do you guys want to know how my Christmas morning in Hawaii went? Good stuff. So Christmas morning in Hawaii. I get a pounding knock on the door. Oh, actually, sorry. Okay. I'm in Hawaii. I'm going to eat whatever I want to eat. Okay. Like legit, I just ate whatever I wanted to eat. So I ate like Thai food. I ate poke, sushi, Mexican food, like authentic Mexican food. So good. Anyway, something at some point wrecked me. So I now have sickness of the butt, as you do when you eat whatever you want to eat. So the 24th, okay, keep in mind, we went to Hawaii with like 12 people. So in my villa, there's like my villa down here, and then there's our other family up on the top. And so in my condo, there's me, Jeff, in our room, Peter, which is Jeff's dad, Sarah, and her then boyfriend, Glenn. And then upstairs, there's Kelsey, Jim, Megan, Sean, Dave, and the baby. Is that right? I think so. All of us? 11 of us? Okay. So the 24th, I have sickness of the butt, and the upstairs family made like a family dinner kind of thing and invited us all up there. And I didn't go because I had sickness of the butt, and I stayed in bed and watched TikToks. And then I like laid in the bathtub and all of that. Okay. So that was the 24th. So keep in mind, it's vacation. We have, ample alcohol sort of everywhere. And at the time, Sarah's boyfriend had not been drinking for like 6 months. We knew he had a bit of a tendency to get a little too drunk, but, we figured it was vacation. No one otherwise said, make sure this person doesn't have alcohol, or make sure you don't drink abundantly around this person. Had someone said that, it would have been confined to our rooms and not made a big deal. You know what I mean? So anyway, needless to say, Buddy starts drinking like middle of the day, which is fine. It's fucking the 24th. It's Christmas Eve, and we're in Hawaii. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. And keep in mind, I didn't know all of this because I'm watching TikToks and running to the bathroom with my sickness of the butt every like hour. So I was very sick. And anyway, so Jeff texts me like, we've had a couple drinks and blah, blah. Okay, fine. Well, I guess they come back and everybody goes to bed because the next morning is Christmas morning, and we're not planning on gift giving because we're in Hawaii. Like Hawaii was like our gift, but it's Christmas morning. Oh, by the way, sorry, I have, I have sickness of the butt, but on the 24th, my father-in-law, let me see if I can show you this. My father-in-law comes in and tells me that he can't find the plug for the sink to defrost the turkey, but you guys have a bathtub, so can we defrost this turkey in your bathtub? And I'm like, sure. You know what? Go for it. So anyway, there's a turkey defrosting in my bathtub. It's good stuff. Okay. So Buddy, we're going to call him Buddy because that's all I refer to him as now, Buddy, which is, again, my sister-in-law's then boyfriend, gets drunk by himself the entire night. Okay. 6 a.m., we get a pounding knock on our door. It is Jeff's dad going, there's flooding in the villa because of the rainy season in Hawaii. You need to get everything off the floor, including thousands of dollars of makeup that you have on the floor, because you like getting ready on the floor. So anyway, keep in mind that I have sickness of the butt, and up until like an hour ago, I was in the bathroom sick. So now I'm naked, sick, scooping all of my makeup off the floor like a gremlin. I'm like, take this. And Buddy is so drunk that he proceeds to ruin Christmas for the rest of the day because he is yelling obscenities at my sister-in-law, my husband, my father-in-law, and because we're in a foreign country, but different country, because we're Canadian, security isn't called. It's pouring rain. It's Christmas morning. And from 6 a.m. to 1 p.m., I am having traumatic experiences yet again, panic attack city, because there's an angry drunk man screaming things in the common area, so I'm trapped in my room on Christmas in Hawaii with sickness of the butt, you know? Oh, and flooding. And the pool is shut down because it's flooded. And I can't leave. And it was very bad. But I read Misery by Stephen King. So, you know, there's that. But one thing that was really cool was on the very last day before we left, we saw, oops. This video is gonna load, maybe. We saw like 7 sea turtles come to shore. It was pretty cool. Oh yeah, so the rest of the vacation was actually ruined at that point because we weren't sure where he was going to go, if he was going to get another hotel, and the trip no longer was about anything other than what we were going to do with him, which sucks for her, but also not my fucking problem. And if ever you guys ever vacation with me, know one thing. I'm 100% selfish when it comes to my vacation. I want to do what I want to do, and that's that. I could give less of a shit about what anyone else wants to do because this is my vacation, my time, and my money. So, needless to say, the rest of the trip was not fun. But I did hike down the Awa Awa Pui Trail, and I almost died on a trail, so there was that. Anyway, I did my makeup today. Wow. She looking snacky. Oh, I'm like I turn into kind of a bad person. Like, Jeff knows how to travel with me, but no one else does. So needless to say, it's the last time I travel with family. Period. Anyway, what are you guys reading right now? If you are reading, what are you reading? And what was the last 5-star book that you read? I would like to know. For me, for vacations, I'm the kind of person that researches everything. So like I literally will like reach out to locals. I will know like Google Street View where to go. I find all the best food, all the best places to go, period. I leave myself open for ideas, but if somebody at any point is like, hey, what should we do? Here's a list of 10 fucking things. I might as well be a tour guide. That's how I travel. And But Jeff knows that that's how I travel. So he leaves me open. If he's like, what do you want to do today? I'm like, oh, this, and this, because this restaurant is only open from this time to this time, and this place is this. That's how I am. But when you're traveling with other people, at least with this trip, the number one thing that drove me crazy is I literally could live on this island for 3 months worth of stuff I want to do. Yet the morning that we're leaving, don't go on your phone and research something you want to do. You know what I mean? Don't, while we're on the way to a destination, go, oh, I could do this instead. We could go do this instead. What are we doing? What are we doing? Are we doing this? Because if you're not going to go do this, I have 27 things I want to do. So don't fucking waste my time. That's me on vacation. Reading Fixer Up on audiobook. Pet by, a name I cannot say. The Luminous Dead. I heard Pet was good, yeah? Finishing up Cross Your Heart by Sarah Pinborough. I heard that one's not that good, though. Attempting to read The Starless Sea, listening to The Glass Hotel. Sharp Objects. Third book in the Dark Tower series. I'm currently reading some of the Dark Tower series. I'm the second book in. Scythe, Nutshell by Ian McEwan, City of Girls. Mudvayne, hated it. Pretty Girls is intense, but a good one. The Sun is Also a Star. This is where it ends. Nevernight. I read Nevernight. I hated Little Woman. I'm sorry. I know that a lot of people like Little Women. I get that. I personally like Little Women, but I don't like Little Women. I gave it 2 stars. I thought it was boring. It's not my thing. Rosemary's Baby. I'll give you a penny if you start reading Les Mis. No, thank you. You want to go on vacation with you? Oh my God. If you ever want a vacation with somebody to where I will show you the most fun stuff of all time, but I need 100% trust in letting me guide you, then we can jam. Also, I will find the coolest photo shoot spots around. And like authentic food, and because I don't go on vacation to go grocery shopping to make my own food. I go on vacation to eat, to look at things, not really even to shop unless it's like a weird thing, you know? Yeah. She has top energy sometimes. I love Les Mis, but it took me 6 months to read. Yeah, I don't need that. No, I don't need that. The stay-at-home reading rush. Yeah, there was some drama with the reading rush on Twitter. And I was like partially involved in it. So basically, they had like a bonus challenge that was like, read a pandemic book. And I was like, can we fucking not read a pandemic book? I understand that some people are like, I'm in it, let's do it, pandemic, it's gonna be great. I get that and I respect that. But right now, I feel like people's anxiety is so heightened. So I did make a tweet and I was like, that's a no for me, dog. Like, I don't know. Not about that. And so then they changed it and they're like, read a book that'll make you happy. And was it kind of passive aggressive? Depending on who you ask. And so then everybody on Twitter was like, they bullied you into changing it. You don't listen to the masses. They just bullied people. And I'm like, listen, fuck, people are dying. I don't want to read a fucking book about a pandemic. People are dying. It's a fucking readathon. Should I have made a tweet about it? No, probably not, but I'm bored. Fucking bored. Okay. Anyway, whatever. Yeah, I'll probably read during that. I mean, why not? Take me. I hate planning for vacations. I just never end up being able to decide on anything. Having someone else makes all the decisions sounds perfect. Listen, and that's what I thought the family, they told me, they're like, Nat, plan stuff. They're like, you're a tour guide. And then when we get there, they're like, oh, well, I saw that one thing over there. Let me research. And then we're like, don't. Just trust me. Trust me. Or make a plan the night before of what you want to do the next day. I will open up my day. But if you decide at 9 o'clock at night, we're going to wake up at 8, we're going to leave at 8:30, we're going to do this at 9. Well, guess what? I'm up at 6. I'm ready at 7:30. And if you're still in the shower at 9, I'm losing my shit. I'm not nice when I travel. I mean, if you don't fucking piss me off, I'm not nice. Like, listen to me. Let me guide you. I will show you the way. I'll show you the ropes, you know? Are you on 24-hour quarantine? Basically, yeah. Yep. Currently reading Clockwork Angel. I have no idea why the top few movies on Netflix have been pandemic related. Some people, I guess, want to consume that. I personally don't. Jeff watched Pandemic the other day. I was like, I will literally spiral. I can't do it. Like right now, I literally look at a book and I went, I get the books I have and I go, will this make me have to think? Yes, I don't want it. Is this sad? Yes, I don't want it. Is this about horror? Yeah. Okay. Maybe a little bit of that. But like I don't want anything right now. I want to play Animal Crossing and lay in bed and never move. But I have to do something. So oh my god, you look so beautiful. Thank you. I haven't put makeup on in a month. I forgot that I can look cute. I need to be friends with you. I'm the same way. Let's have a plan and stick to it. Seriously. Also, I'm like notoriously early for everything. And I'm the kind of person that's like, okay, even if we have, I don't know, we're going on a tubing adventure at 7 a.m. Or for example, we're going on the helicopters at 9. Okay. If I feel like looking cute that day and doing a full beat face of makeup and putting on eyelashes, because after helicopters, we might go to a cute brunch spot and there might be a photo op. Guess what? I want to get up at 5 and I'll get ready. To me, it's a disrespect of my time, the fact that I get up early to be ready early. And then that person who made the plan to get up early is late. How dare you? Fuck you. Right? People told me I was passive aggressive for saying that the prompts were off. No, I thought the prompts were kind of bullshit. So whatever. No, like next time, if I do travel with these people, we're going to make it very, very clear that we're getting 2 rental vehicles. I don't care if I have to pay $800 for fucking 2 weeks to have my own rental vehicle. I will not wait around. And if you're not ready to go when you said you're ready to go, I'm giving you 5 minutes. I don't care if you have fucking makeup on and your hair's not done. I'm giving you 5 minutes, or I'm off doing what I want to do. Period. See ya. Oh, I don't handle late people. Yeah. Oh, another thing that I don't handle is the fact that I don't travel well in terms of airports and planes. Um, I get really stressed out in airports. Like the last time we went to New York for BookCon, Jeff and I left for the airport 7 hours before we needed to be there. So we spent like 5 hours in the airport. Like I'm that person because I get stressed out and I'm like, I don't want to miss my flight. I get stressed. Okay. Also, once I'm through security and I'm sitting there, I'm fine. It's everything leading up to that is just anxiety inducing. So Hawaii. Okay. I'm venting about this vacation, but just keep in mind that before the trip, it was a 16-day trip, basically, 16 days, something like that, 18 days. I don't fucking remember. It was a lot of days. And I had 17 outfits. That includes like leggings, pants, hiking on a trail, bikinis, swimwear, beach stuff, dresses, everything. I had 17 outfits, makeup, hair stuff, everything in a carry-on. Okay. Why? Because I know how to pack. And I know how to pack well. Why? Because I do my fucking research. I know what the weather is going to be like down to a T. I know this is this company's mandatory this. You need to wear these kind of shoes here. You need whatever. I had 17 outfits ready to fucking go in a carry-on. And I show up to the airport. Now keep in mind Jeff had his carry-on, and then we did have a like a medium-sized luggage bag that we had to check, not the big giant one, but a medium one. The only reason why we bought the medium one was for I think it was an extra pair of like hiking shoes and my tripod. Okay, because it's too big obviously to carry. Everything else, I had a carry-on, a backpack, and my tripod was in the big one that we checked. So like we had an empty checked bag. Okay. Cool. Just pointing that out. I show up to the airport. My father-in-law's got a large suitcase. My sister-in-law has 52 pounds full of stuff in a suitcase on the way there. And a backpack full of stuff. And her then boyfriend has a full large suitcase, whatever. Don't make fun of the way I pack when I can get in and out of that fucking airport in like 2 seconds. And I'm not the person then at the airport outside. If you guys ever go to Kauai, by the way, their airport is outside. It's a tropical climate. It's all basically open. And like there's no AC and it's just open. So when we're running, oh God, I'm gonna have a fucking panic attack just thinking about it. The night before we need to leave, okay? So we leave, the night before we needed to leave, I have everything packed. I have packed myself completely except for the outfit I'm wearing the next day. That's it. Right? Everything is packed. Jeff's stuff's packed. And I go out into the common area and I was like, you guys packed? Oh, yeah, we're going to pack tonight. And I'm like, okay, you guys packed? Oh, I had variety. Don't worry. I had 17 outfits for 14 days, and all my stuff was like interchangeable. So it was like this bodysuit, this pants, this bathing suit can work underneath this outfit. Okay. I had like more like 30 outfits I could have worn. Okay. So, and it's fucking Hawaii. Just gonna point that out. So I come to realize that everyone else packed hoodies and sweatpants and pajama pants and a rain jacket and this light jacket and a jean jacket and jeans. And so I'm standing there having a panic attack because we are running late to the airport. And we get there. And bless her, but my sister-in-law is like, okay, yeah, I need to pack the 17 bags of coffee that I bought today into my suitcase, but it already weighs 78 pounds, so I think I need to do some rearranging. Outside of the airport, on the ground, is fucking, and I'm like, I guess I'll just die. I guess I'll never travel with these people again. Is what I'm trying to say. I fucking can't. Oh, and then the morning before we leave, as again we're running late to the airport. Jeff's dad is like, yeah, you know that walking stick that I found in the fucking jungle? I think I want to bring that home. Do you want to help me wrap it in saran wrap? And then when we get to the airport, we're going to talk to the one person that works at this airport that doesn't know what they're doing so that we can stand at this desk while she holds the stick and figures out what she wants to do with it for an hour and a half while you have a panic attack, Natasha. How does that sound? I'm like, sick. Sign me up. Can't wait for that. In the meantime, I'm like, oh my God, I bought a magnet. I wonder if it's going to, like, I'm not bringing back a fucking stick out of the forest. I'm bringing back tiny, manageable fucking trinkets. I bought this ring. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but you know, I bought 17 bags of coffee, 6 dresses, a sun hat, a tiki head, and I have to put it all in the suitcase outside of the airport because I'm not fucking prepared. And you're going to stand there and panic because you're officially in the airport, the place that gives you panic. And now you're waiting on me because I'm too inconsiderate to do all this shit the night before. Oh my God. Mm-hmm. Oh God. It was not a good trip. Like, I mean, it was a fine trip. It was fine. It was beautiful and a wonderful place. But Jeff and I immediately want to go back, just ourselves. You know? Yeah. It was a rough time. Anyway, I've been on here for 2 hours. I'm gonna leave in 6 minutes. So if you guys want to talk about anything else for the next 6 minutes, otherwise I'm gonna go and I'm gonna play Animal Crossing. And I'm gonna go through my closet and find any cat print outfits because Jeff and I are doing date night, which he's making a ravioli soup, and I'm gonna make Red Lobster biscuits, and we're gonna watch Tiger King. Thanks for the hangout. I hope you and Jeff are staying safe and healthy. We are. Thank you. I always pack as I go each day. Thank you. Yeah. 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 I mean, I spread out, but I also will take like that time the night before to put everything away, like make sure I'm ready to go. I would be beyond freaking out. Oh, I took like 5 Ativan and then drank. And then at one point, it just stood there shaking and crying. And I told them, I said, do not ask me what's wrong, because if you need to ask me what's wrong, it's you. That's what I said. Oh. I had noise canceling headphones on too, so which doesn't really help when you can read lips, but whatever. So like I literally am standing there shaking and crying, reading lips, as like my father-in-law is like, well, I really want to bring this stick home, and blah. And this fucking, sorry, I'm sure this lady's nice, dumbass working at the airport is like, well, I don't know if we can actually put the stick on there. And I'm just headphones, crying, shaking, 5 out of it, shaking. If I mention I'm shaking because I'm both mad and upset. Headphones, hat me, fuck me, cupcake. And I'm just like, I'm signing out. I'm just spaced out. Huh. Listen, I don't know. I don't know. Listen. It was 11 o'clock at night. Oh, sorry, I didn't even say. Oh, my apologies. The day before, I'm packed, right? We leave 11 o'clock the next day. So we have a full 12-hour day before we go on an airplane. So I have an outfit for the day ready to go, but no one else is packed because they're like, we don't know what the day is going to bring. We might go to the, how about we plan the last day, and whatever you're wearing, we accommodate to that, you know? So at the end of a 12-hour day, they're still not packed, you know? And at no point during this, 12-hour day full of light and parking lots aplenty, did they go, I think I'll reorganize my bag here. No, let's wait until it's 11 o'clock outside of the airport while there's people going, wow, you're really doing that here? Entire drum set. Never. Never. No, I didn't need a hug. I needed to get on that airplane and sit, is what I needed to do. I needed to not look at any other fucking person. I needed to go home at that point because I was done. But no, we spend 3 hours trying to get this fucking stick home, almost miss our flight. We got in with like 20 minutes, okay, like to spare, which is not enough time for me. 20 minutes to spare before the flight takes off. I haven't ate in like a hot minute, so I make sure I grab peanut M&Ms or something, whatever. I then sit on a 6-hour flight where the 6-hour flight, I fall asleep. Jeff and I fall asleep. And this random person sitting next to us doesn't even go, oh, hey, they're bringing food around. So I have now not ate. I have like 3 peanut M&Ms, fall asleep, miss airplane food, dinner. Then we have a stop where it's 30 minutes to get to our next flight, which is not enough time to eat then. Then I have another 5-hour flight. I don't want to talk about it. It was 31 hours, and I think I ate like 3 peanut M&Ms, and I thought I was going to die. It was great. I don't want to talk about travel right now. It's not good. My stepdad doesn't even unpack, so he doesn't have to pack again. Fantastic. Love him. Oh, I was several levels of hangry and jet lagged and anxiety ridden and mad. It was, and just if ever any of you ever hang out with me in person, if there's a moment where the noise canceling headphones come on and just quiet single tears are pouring down my face, not sobbing, just quiet tears, fucking go away. Cause shit's about to hit the fan. Like, oh yeah. Anyway, that was that. It's now 4:00. And I better
Ooh,
what?
look at you.
Like my face?
I always like your face.
Well, do you like it better? Because I put work on it. But
You look good.
thank you.
I'm gonna get started on the ravioli. Are you hungry?
Huh?
Are you hungry? I'm gonna get started on the ravioli.
Are we doing that now?
Are you hungry?
Start with the biscuits.
Oh yeah, that's right. We gotta do the biscuits though.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, guys, I'm off. I'm gonna play Animal Crossing while he cooks. That's how I do it.
What's the plan for tonight? We're gonna do the ravioli and the biscuits, and then the Joe Exotic, and then the. Is there anything else we're doing?
We were going to make the biscuits, eat the ravioli, find whatever cat print that we had in the house and dress up. Watch Tiger King, and then we were going to give each other massages.
Oh yeah, the massage bar. Did you find it?
Huh?
Did you find the massage bar?
Yeah, I have one on the nightstand.
Oh. As you can see, I'm already prepped and ready. In my
Bend down.
what?
And I saw a tiger and understand. A tiger and a tiger saw a man. This is Carol Baskin from Kitty Cat Rescue and the Kitty Cat Lane. Take a photo of your fancy outfit for us. I will.
I gotta find some better pants or like a hat, something to kind of really make this outfit pop. You know what I mean?
I think I have pants and I have my coat and I have a snuggie. We'll make it work.
You got the snugs, yeah. What else do I have?
I have a Lush massage bar on my nightstand because I rubbed out my Charlie horse the other night. You nasty.
What's happening?
Someone's like, massager in the nightstand, eh? And I'm like, yeah, I was rubbing out my Charlie horse and my plantar's fasciitis in my heel.
Oh, geez, we should do a tour of my nightstand video.
Oh, so that you guys can
Unleash the
see
horrors of the universe.
the 5 Nestle peanut chocolate cone wrappers, 6 spoons that just are there, empty packets of birth control that I've never thrown out, a broken bracelet, probably a chunk of my hair, I don't know how that got there,
Lip chap.
Lip chop, hearing aid batteries.
Oh, so many hearing aid batteries.
That's about, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. Head out, because I'm about to head out.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for coming and hanging out, guys. I appreciate it. This was, yeah, I rubbed out my Charlie horse. My muscle in my calf was doing this. It was not, it was fucked up. Like, how fucked up is fucked up. That's fucked up. Oh, by the way, all I do is talk and TikTok speak now, so. All right. Have a good one, guys. I'll be on Twitter posting stuff about Animal Crossing. I may or may not make a video at some point about books. I don't know. But at the very least, I'm here. If you need me for anything, I'm on Twitter. I'm not doing anything. Okay? So, there's that. All right. Come back soon. You miss you. I'm here, taking it one day at a time. Focus on your sanity. Be safe. Stay inside. Go for a walk away from people every now and then. It's okay to do nothing. It's okay to lay in bed. It's okay to fucking stare at the wall. It is okay to do nothing. It's all okay. It's a weird time. Take it one day at a time. Okay? Stay safe. Love you guys. Maybe I should do an Animal Crossing Xbox video. Yes, I think that's what I might do. Nothing is chill. I think I'll end it on that. Nothing is chill. Panic. I'm just kidding. Try not to. It's okay if you do, because why wouldn't we? Yeah. All right. I love you guys, and I will see you later. Bye.